Florida DOH just reported a record number of new infections,
poised to exceed 2020's peak.
108 patients in my 29-bed ER.
A hell on earth.
And the overwhelming majority of people could be saved.
Get the vaccine, because dead is dead.
Florida's COVID figures are staggering. With a population similar to Australia, it had 150,000 COVID cases last week and hundreds of deaths. Hospitals are overwhelmed.
We're back to square one. That's why I'm frustrated.
Doctors and nurses have been shocked by the devastation being wrought by the Delta variant on younger patients.
It's between the age of 25 and 40, so it's really young patients that are dying right now. So it's amazing. I never saw in my life so many deaths that I saw in the past year. It's just unbelievable. Never in my life. Dr. David De La Zerda runs the intensive care unit at Florida's biggest hospital. So in about 36 hours, we had 80 new patients in the ICU, which is pretty dramatic. All of them are COVID. We don't have anybody with non-COVID anymore in our ICU, so that tells you how bad it is. And very young, really young patients also dying. So mortality is as bad as before. So it's been pretty tough last 24 hours. Almost all the new COVID patients have something in common. 5% of our patients are vaccinated, 95% are unvaccinated. Only half of Florida is fully vaccinated, despite vaccinations being free and widely available for months. On the beachfronts of Miami, masks are a rare sight. It's as if COVID never stopped the party.
Everybody at the moment, there's no restrictions, so everybody's free to go to work, to go to school, and to go out to restaurants or retail. Retail's all open as well. And at the moment down here, there's no mandates for vaccine or for masks. Last year, at the height of another COVID spike, 7:30 spoke to Australian cafe and pub owner Nick Sharp. We're sort of, following all the guidelines and the rules and trying to stay as safe as we can. This year, it's very different. People can freely move around. People are travelling state to state, crossing borders, pretty much at will. And so that ability to really contain things in a specific location, that doesn't exist here. The contrast between Australia and Florida has only become more stark. In Australia, I think I heard the other day, the objective is to have 0 cases. Across Florida, government messaging is at odds with local leaders who are desperately pushing vaccination.
Tampa Mayor Jane Castor joined COVID survivors and doctors to urge the unvaccinated to get their shots now.
We are in a crisis once again with the spread of COVID-19.
Governor Ron DeSantis is raising money for his election campaign, selling COVID-inspired political messages.
We can either have a free society or we can have a biomedical security state. And I can tell you, Florida, we're a free state. Joe Biden suggests that if you don't do lockdown policies, then you should, quote, get out of the way. But let me tell you this, if you're coming after the rights of parents in Florida, I'm standing in your way. I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Well, this response to this pandemic has been more politicized than anything in history. And you see governors who see public health recommendations around wearing masks, about protecting those around you, about getting vaccinated, as an opportunity to gain political points.
Dr. Richard Besser was the acting head of the US Centers for Disease Control, advising President Obama. He despairs that vaccination rates are now tied to political affiliation.
You see those who were supporters of our former president being vaccinated at much lower rates. There's been an incredible politicization of COVID. Because of that, you see dramatic differences in vaccination rates by political party.
Other Republican governors have changed their minds on ensuring masks in schools. For now, Florida's frontline health workers simply despair.
So it's a fight between us and the government, which should not be happening. I get it. It's your choice if you are at home, but it's no choice when you affect anybody else.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.